So the person I chose was Natalie Carchi, and she's from Cuenca, Ecuador. And when she was about 13, she moved to Minneapolis, Minnesota with her mother. So one of the things that I noticed was like a global force that influenced her immigration journey. So the Ecuadorian migration boom occurred around the same time that Natalie's mother made the move to the U.S., and this happened when Natalie was 5. And her mother moved and left her with her godmother. And so this boom was due to the debt crisis that Ecuador was facing, along with many other factors. And 2 quotes that I found from this doc that I included were that migrants to the USA leave their children in a bigger proportion than those to Europe due to the involved costs and risks. So I thought this was interesting that this related to Natalie's story in the sense that she was left behind for 8 years until her mom felt it was good to get her a visa and bring her over to the United States. And few migrants make true their dream to reunite their families, whether returning to the country or bringing their relatives to the new destination. Unfortunately, Natalie's mom had the opportunity to make that happen. But as we look at the next slide, something that we learned about from her is that she really struggled with this transition because her godmother basically raised her from age 5 to age 13 when she got a visa to come to the U.S. So a lot of her informative years were spent with her godmother rather than her real mother. So coming over, that was really hard for her. She missed her godmother a lot when she moved, and it felt like she didn't even know her real mother. And this really surprised me because you might think like, oh, she's so excited to be reunited with her mom, but it didn't even feel like she was actually her mom. So that was really something that was surprising to me. And then looking at how did the EL describe school experiences. So Natalie loves to write in English, she said, but does not enjoy speaking or reading in English. And because of this, she experienced a lot of bullying when she first moved. Then she went on to say that she loves math and loves to draw and design, and she's hoping to become an architect. And because of this, she's really trying to do best in those areas so that she can prove herself to her bullies that she is capable. So I thought that was interesting of how she looks at school. And then finally, listening to her story really affected my understanding of teaching ELs, and I'm sure if I listened to a lot more, I would have a broader understanding of this. But I think they have a lot more going on internally than may come off. On top of learning content, they are learning a new language, adjusting to a new life, and dealing with past trauma. So I think understanding this allows me to have more empathy for my students. Not only are we there to teach them the content, so for me, teaching them math content, but I think really more importantly, we are there to be a support system for them as they transition into this new life. So I definitely thought Natalie's story was very interesting and definitely gave me a lot more awareness of what it looks like to teach an EL.